Hi there and welcome to San Antonio, Texas, where I'm standing in front of the landmark Olmos Dam, which was constructed in 1925. Olmos is a concrete gravity designed dam, which stands about 60 feet tall at its highest and spans over 2,000 feet long. It still functions today as the first level of defense when it comes to flood control for the San Antonio River. Due to the frequent rains here and high levels of humidity, older concrete building structures like this are particularly susceptible to mold and mildew, as well as airborne pollution. These walls have been frequent targets for graffiti vandalism. This is why the city of San Antonio was looking for answers on the best possible way to preserve and protect the dam and consulted with the PPG architectural team to find a suitable solution. Several coating products were tested, but the porous nature of the concrete, east-facing walls in full sun, and high humidity made it hard to specify film-forming coatings with any confidence in their long-term integrity, adhesion, and UV stability. The ultimate objective here was to preserve the natural appearance of the concrete without giving it a sheen that could yellow, peel, or crack with exposure to UV and weather. This is why PPG advised them of 4G Surface Guard, which works by penetrating porous mineral surfaces, producing a hydrophobic and oleophobic surface that resists grime and graffiti. In this case, to enhance the results and make it easy to remove graffiti using hot water alone, the city has chosen to use world's best graffiti coating as a final finish. This paraffin wax emulsion is film forming, but remains flexible, allowing walls to breathe and leaves a natural matte finish. The great advantage of using these products together is that any subsequent graffiti can be quickly and easily removed using hot water alone. The high coverage rates and matte finish also give them an economic advantage over other sealers, especially for larger infrastructure projects like this, where the coating is to be applied up to a height without any visible difference as to where it stops. Tony here from Facility Solutions is applying 4G Surface Guard using an airless sprayer. He's been here for the past several days and has already managed to coat over 50,000 square feet. When Tony begins spraying in the morning, he can easily tell where he's left off as the surface does not appear wet in those sections. This is why 4G Surface Guard does such a great job preventing mold and mildew, as the concrete substrate becomes quick drying, repelling moisture and airborne pollution. So let's leave Tony here for a minute and head downstream towards the city centre. San Antonio has such a rich history and character, and this world-famous river walk was a visionary idea and an engineering marvel that came several years after the construction of the Olmos Dam in 1927. Olmos saved the city from catastrophic flooding in 1946, and with Riverwalk construction completed in the late 40s, tourists and locals alike have enjoyed strolling these river foreshores with its charming architecture and multitude of cafes, restaurants, and entertainment. So I'll sign off now and leave you with a few images from our beautiful San Antonio river cruise earlier this evening. Enjoy!